What is up, everyone? Please take a second to hit that like button. The more likes that we get in a short period of time, the more people the algorithm will bring into the chat to come hang out with us and see what's going on. So please hit that like button. Let me know how you're doing, and happy freedom. Let's say my hellos, and then we'll go through the schedule today. What's up, Stormwood? What's up, Adrian? What's up, Steven? Welcome to the live. What's up, Proud Ankle? What's up, Chris Cola? God bless you. What's up, Jamie and Deborah? What's up, Bubba? Happy freedom, you hooligans. Happy freedom, Snooks. Appreciate you being here. Edward, you're in Arizona near the border. Interesting. I have somewhere I have to be at 2:30, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. But I'm going to send you a message, and maybe you got some pictures or something. Maybe we can figure something out. This is not going to be the only live today. We will have something later. We're going to go over that in a second. I'll get a hold of you, Edward. I will, for real, as soon as I get off the live. Let's see. What's up, Cheeky Chops? What's up, Red? So I heard that the new YouTube censorship stuff is happening, and so they're hiding things in the chat, and we're not able to unhide them because of that new chat censored stuff that we were talking about a couple coffee with hooligans ago. I guess it's becoming implemented. I haven't seen it for myself yet, but I'm hearing it's out there. It's ready to get us. It's actually for the people in the chat. There's stuff that you guys can get away with saying in the chat that I can't say out loud, and they're pretty much bringing an end to it. What's up, USA Forever? What's up, Big D? God bless. What's up, Helen? Thank you for being here. Happy freedom. What's up, everyone on Twitch? What's up, Captain Seamus? Snooks is everywhere, omnipresent. Thank you guys for being here on Odyssey. And what's up, Serum? What's up, Kimberly? What's up, Patriot 1080? Appreciate you guys being here. Welcome to the live. Make sure you guys hit that plus button. It actually boosts the live over there. The algorithm's not as hardcore on Rumble. So if you guys hit that plus button, I guess on the app it looks like a thumbs up button. But if you hit that, it will boost the live over on Rumble. Happy Freedom Donna. Happy Freedom Anthony. Appreciate you guys being here. What's up, everyone on Facebook? All right, hooligans, we're going to get her started. All right, so today there is supposed to be a White House press briefing, first one of 2023. Haven't seen the White House in like 2 weeks. I thought we were on our own out here, but apparently at 2:30, the White House press briefing will bless us with the presence of KJP. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to cover it live. I have somewhere I have to be at 2:30, so we're going to do a watch party at 7 o'clock to cover it and anything else that we find along the way as the day goes on. So look forward to the watch party at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. As of right now, it's just the press briefing, and I think we're due for one. So we'll be doing that. We're going to talk about Ken Block. If y'all know who Ken Block is, I will give you a quick down on that, but he unfortunately has passed away. We're also going to talk about something called ChatGPT, which is artificial intelligence that all of us have access to if you're willing to forfeit a little personal information. We'll go over that. That thing is super interesting. We're going to have some live engagement with that. I'm going to ask you guys for questions, and we're going to type it in, and we're going to watch the response live. So we're going to be doing that here in a little bit. We're going to talk about StarryAI, which is artificial intelligence that creates artwork and stuff. It's not quite as good as hitting somebody up on Fiverr and trying to get a logo made or something. It's not quite like that, but it's interesting. It's very creative and interesting. I had some images made that I'm going to share with you guys that are coffee with hooligan oriented. Then we're going to talk a little bit about DeSantis and what he has going on today. And then I think that will wrap it up until the watch party later. So as a plan right now, I'll read through the schedule or the chat really quick, and then we'll get started. Donna, can you give notice at 7 p.m.? Yeah. I will. Well, actually, that brings up a good point. I'm not going to go through all the social media things to send notifications anymore. When I start a live and you guys are sitting here for 6-7 minutes, it's because I'm sitting here on my phone and I'm sending notifications to Gilded, Discord, Telegram, Facebook, Twitter, two YouTube accounts, Gab, Getter, True Social, Locals, and LinkedIn every time we go live. And a lot of people don't even get those notifications or anything until like way later in the day. So I'm making everybody sit here for no reason. So I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm only going to send notifications on Gilded, Discord, and Telegram. Those are the communities. That's where everybody needs to go for notifications. Anyways, I was just kind of going out of my way to make everybody happy. And it's really hurting the intro of the live. It's hurting my patience in a day. So I'm not doing it anymore. So what I will do instead is after the live is over, I'm going to post links and let everybody know, hey, we went live today and here's what you missed. And we're going to do that on social media. I'm not going to post the notifications anymore. It's not because I don't want to, but we need to optimize a little bit, and that's part of it. If you guys want notifications directly from me, please join the community. It's free, whatever you prefer, Discord, Gilded, or Telegram. You don't have to be social if you don't want to. Just get the app, join my links, and you'll get notifications every single time we go live or if anything important happens. So just a little update. But Donna, I will send out notifications at 7 p.m. I will let everybody know. I see a lot of people know who Ken Block was. Grey Wolf, who is Ken Block? Okay, so let's see where we are. I think we're starting with Ken Block today. Nah, it's the 3rd. All right, hooligans. I'm going to get this link to you guys in the chat, and we're going to move forward with the article here. Obviously, this is ESPN. It's talking about what happened with Ken Block. I'm going to talk a little bit about who he is and what he does. We're even going to play a video showing what he does for everyone that maybe have never heard of Ken Block. So just give me a moment. Community trust. Can you send me an email or something with that information so I can remember or maybe find the right platform you're talking about? Snooks, I'm not up on Twitch. I was. I don't know, Snooks. It says I'm live on Twitch. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Twitch. It says I'm live and it's showing me live, but it won't let me write in the chat or anything. I have no idea what's wrong with Twitch. I've never seen Twitch do this. I don't know. Something's wrong with Twitch. Alan, yeah, there is Telegram. If you click the link tree link, it's in the description. It's also at the top of the chat there on the YouTube chat. It'll list all of my links, and if you scroll down, you'll find the Telegram link. It is on the list. I know there's a lot of links on there, but I'm trying to reach everybody and accommodate everyone, so it's a little lengthy. But everything on there works, so let's go down the list. All right, hooligans. So the link I dropped in the chat just a few speakers ago. I just read something in the chat just a few seconds ago. It's talking about Ken Block, which you see on the screen here. As the title says, action sports legend Ken Block, 55, dies in a snowmobile accident. So Ken Block is a pro rally driver, or that's one of his titles. He is the creator of the Hooligan brand, which is like clothing brand, merch, all of his, that's his brand. He's also the co-founder of DC Shoes back in 1984 when it was created. According to the article, it references him as someone that revolutionized action sports marketing and motorsports filmmaking. He died in a snowmobile accident not far from his home in Utah Monday afternoon, which was last night. He was 55 years old when he passed. So I'm going to post another link in the chat here, and we're going to watch a video. And this is him driving, doing what he does. It's not just driving. You'll see what I mean here in a second. Brandon, did you hear about the ESPN game last night? I did not. Somebody said something to me about a game. I don't know. I don't watch sports. I don't know what's going on. I'm hearing loud ringing in my right ear. It's like disorienting me. What's up, Scott? Grey Wolf, Twitch is not working for me either. I don't know what's going on with Twitch. Twitch is showing me live to me, but it's showing no one in the chat, showing no bit rate. It won't let me post in the chat. I don't know. I don't know what Twitch is going through. I have no idea. It's on its own. All right, so we're going to switch to this video, which is the link that I posted in the chat. This is Ken Block doing what Ken Block does. Now, I'm not going to play the audio because I think there's music and stuff, and we're not going to watch a whole lot of this because I don't want people coming for me for showing Ken Block and all that, but everyone needs to know what he does. So this is Ken Block doing what Ken Block does. So like I said, he's not just a race car driver. He's not just a rally driver. He's like a full-blown stunt driver with custom-built cars and everything. He's considered like innovating this kind of driving and everything. He's top of the food chain when it comes to this kind of stuff. So it's a big deal to the sports world that Ken Block is no longer with us. My friend WMM, you guys see him in the chat. You see us at Taco Bell and stuff. He was big fan of Ken Block. So it was big news to him when I sent him this article and stuff. So this is what Ken Block does. He's all about this stuff, so you guys should go check him out. I'm sure there's gonna be tons of information about him today. Everybody's gonna be posting cool stuff because that's what he does, is cool stuff. So it's unfortunately he's not with us anymore. I'm building a folder really quick. We're getting ready to move forward. All right, I'm going to read through the chat really quick, and then we're going to move forward to this article. Well, it's a website. I guess it's also an app referred to as StarryAI. Oh, let's see. Who through House voted the Speaker of the House in about 15 minutes ago? I'll have to check it out. Maybe we'll cover it for Coffee with Hooligans tomorrow. I'll look into it. Scott, Chem Block, Pike Peaks video. I'm 60 miles from Pikes. That's awesome. That's awesome. So you probably know all about Chem Block and all of that stuff. All right, hooligans. So the link I dropped in the chat should take you to StarryAI, which is what you see on the screen here. This is AI that will create images for you based on a little input. You can tell it what you want. And there's more than just this. This is just one that I was showing you guys. There's lots of art AI right now that's free. This one you can download as an app. You get 5 free credits a day. I think you start with 10 or something like that. You give it input, it'll generate some images. I think you can do variations, so you can get groups of them, and it still counts as a single credit, I believe. But it's just for neat stuff. I wouldn't necessarily do this as a thing for branding, but it may be cool for like posters, stickers, t-shirts, because you're bored, stuff like that. Cornish, yeah, Twitch is down. I don't know what's wrong with Twitch. I have no idea. It's showing that I'm live to me, but no one's in the chat. I can't write in the chat. Twitch is having a stroke. I'm not sure. So either way, I don't think I can access the app without showing all my personal information and stuff. You have to sign in with like a Google account and all this other stuff. Either way, I'm going to show you some images that it came up with. So I have them in folders because a couple of them I did in variation. So I wanted to see 4 or 5 variations of the same thing. So I typed in Coffee with Hooligans and I gave them the Jeff Mac logo as a reference, just the no background white logo. This is what they came up with. There's 4 of these images that the AI created. This is the second one. And these are just randomly generated of what this is what AI thinks Coffee with Hooligans looks like. This one reminds me of a protest. It's like looking at ink blots. I'm really giving you guys a psychology quiz here. You just don't realize it. So that was the first folder of what I experienced from the AI. This was the second one. I gave it a different logo, and I had said Coffee with Hooligans, and I had said some other words, and I don't remember what I put in. But these are 4 images of the similar type. This has got like ghouls and demons and stuff sitting around Coffee, or at least that's what I'm perceiving it as. This one looks like witchcraft to me. I don't know. I just thought it was really interesting, so I wanted to share this stuff with you guys. All right, so I got one more that's from StarryAI, and I have a couple more from some other art apps, whatever. Now this one's gonna be a little bit different. I have a song that's called Bad Day, and so I took the cover from Bad Day and I uploaded it, and then I also wrote Coffee with Hooligans, and this is what it generated. So the Bad Day cover looks similar to this, but they're altering the way my face looks and stuff, and then whatever's going on up here. That's the Old Man Walter version. It looks like some demonic stuff, like some Antifa stuff, in my opinion. So all of those images you've seen so far have been created with what you see on the screen with StarryAI. But I have 3 images here that were created on other free, whatever, our AI software, off the phrases Coffee with Hooligans. That was the first one. It looks kind of normal, but then the more you look at it, the more weird everything gets. It's like pieces of actual photos mixed together, kind of like serial killer style. The faces are all twisted and weird looking. This is what AI perceives as Coffee with Hooligans. That was just a random app that I'd come across. This was second to last. Again, it looks like a regular photo, but then the more you look at it, the more you realize everything is weird. It's like nightmarish. It's kind of Tim Burton looking. And then finally I gave him the Hooligan logo and said Coffee with Hooligans. And this is actually going to go on a t-shirt, I think. And that's what it came up with. And it's almost like it's on fire or it's melting or something, and I just think it looks super cool. So as long as the quality is good enough, which I won't know until I attempt to make merch, we may stick that on a t-shirt because it's neat looking. Thank you so much, IB4, for gifting 5 memberships over on YouTube. I appreciate you. Thank you. Steven AIR is better than their plays. I'm actually kind of surprised at how well some of that stuff turned out. I mean, I know it wasn't great, but if you needed something quick, like you need some art really quick for whatever you're doing, that is super simple. That is so simple. I don't know if you've ever used Photoshop or anything like that. You need training. You can't just hop on that stuff and be like, oh, I'm gonna make a picture. No, you have to watch like 17 hours of tutorials and stuff to be able to do that. If you're trying to whip up something really quick, especially, I think its biggest positive on most of this AI is it prevents like writer's block. So if you're trying to create and your brain is stuck and you just can't get past the, what you need to do next, most of this AI stuff I found, you can type in what's going on, or you can ask for suggestions or whatever, and it will inspire you to come up with new things. Now, I don't know about just using it on its own, because then you're going to end up with plagiarism issues, but to use it as a source of inspiration, I feel is pretty cool, because it sucks when you have writer's block and you have stuff that needs to get done and you can't get it done because you can't create or you can't get past whatever it is. It's got you stuck. But using it as a source of inspiration, I think, is worthwhile. FOMO, Twitch is twitching out. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with Twitch. I can't do anything about it from here, not at this time. I'll try and see what's wrong with it after the live, but even then, it's really hard for me to tell what's going on because I won't be live. Best I can do is unsynchronize and resynchronize to Twitch and hope for the best. Maybe we're banned. Maybe something happened and I'm being punished right now, because that's how it was with the Kyle stuff. When Kyle did what Kyle does best, we didn't have any problems on YouTube, but Twitch went down and was kind of there and kind of not and wasn't sure. And then I found out that they gave me 2 strikes up front for what Kyle did. They gave me the warning and then a 30-day ban on Twitch all at the same time. I didn't even get the warning. I just skipped the warning and went straight to a 30-day ban. So if I get anything else on Twitch, they're not even going to tell me. They're just going to delete my account. And so maybe that happened. I don't know what I did or said, and I usually don't, because I'm not saying or doing anything wrong, but everybody's so sensitive. So it's hard to say. But Twitch is not working. Snooks, you like the H. Yeah. I think we're going to stick it on a shirt. I just don't know how big the image is, and if I go to apply it to merch, it'll tell me if the quality's not good enough. who through just in McCarthy fails to secure votes needed to become speaker, marking first time in 100 years that second round of votes is needed. Jeffries, Democrat, 212. McCarthy, Republican, 203. Andy Biggs, Republican, 10. Jim Jordan, Republican, 6. Jim Banks, Republican, 1. Byron Donalds, Republican, 1. Lee Zeldin, Republican, 1. Interesting. Thanks for letting me know. Captain Seamus, Down Detector has over 30,000 people reporting Twitch has a problem right now. I know, I can't log in. Thank you for letting me know, Captain Seamus. That kind of eases my anxiety. It's not us, it's everyone. It's them, it's not us. Serum, if Jeff was into ICP, I used to be back in the day. Back when the Riddle box came out, I think, is when I got into it. But that was a long time ago. Then the Wraith came out, and then everything went left, hard left, and I just left it behind. You outgrow things. There's nothing wrong with that. Mike, no volume on YouTube. Good Lord, what is happening? I don't know. It looks fine over here. I don't know what's going on everywhere else. Anyways, we're going to move forward. Just, I don't know. All right, so we're going to move forward to ChatGPT. This has been making a bunch of noise on the internet for like 2 weeks now. I've been trying to avoid it, but then I gave it a shot, and it's really neat. It is like really neat, like scary neat. Like you have to remember to not take its advice literal. It's hard to not do it. It's like talking to a customer service. It's awesome. It's awesome. So we're going to drop some links here in the chat in a second, and we'll talk about this. And we're actually going to ask it questions and stuff. So when you see what's going on and I'm describing all of this to you, try and think of some questions. So when I give you guys the ready, set, go, you can drop your questions in the chat. Whatever I come across, we're going to type it in, and we're going to watch it respond in real time, and it should be really cool. I would, Captain Seamus, but I can't show that stuff on YouTube. Serum, that's a lot of complaints today. You're not customer service. I mean, I guess you're on standby, trying the best I can. I appreciate everybody letting me know though, because I wouldn't know if you guys didn't tell me. So as much as I'm, hazing you guys, I appreciate the feedback. Mike, oh, you're Boston Patriot. Okay. Okay. I'm glad you got volume now, because I was like, I don't know what to do about Facebook. Facebook is its own beast. Klaus Daniels, go on somewhere. We're talking about replacing you with AI. Anyways, so the link I posted in the chat takes you to this. It should take you to this. God, I hope it takes you to this. This is ChatGPT. I know it says OpenAI in the thing here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read this from here. So it says ChatGPT optimizing language models for dialogue. We've trained a model called ChatGPT which interacts in a conversational way. The dialogue format makes it possible for ChatGPT to answer follow-up questions and admit its mistakes, challenge incorrect premises, and reject inappropriate requests. ChatGPT is sibling model to InstructGPT, which is trained to follow an instruction in a prompt and provide a detailed response. So I asked it all kinds of stuff. Oh, Twitch is back up. Thanks for letting me know, Greg Wolf. I thought this was going to be some cheap AI like what's been out for years, where you talk to it and you're talking to a robot. It's kind of like talking to Alexa or your Google unit or whatever. This is not like that. This is like talking to someone that's smarter than you. You can ask it most things if you use it correctly, and it will give you a detailed response. And I actually have created a little thing we're going to do here where while you guys think of what to ask it, I know what I'm going to ask it. I'm going to ask it for kind of to write me a speech, sort of, and then I'm going to read it to you, and you're going to hear how good it is, and it's kind of mind-blowing. I have a hard time not laughing when I read it because I'm kind of blown away at how well structured it is. Now, in order to sign up for this, it's free, but they want your email, then they want you to verify your email, then they want your full name, then they want your phone number, then they want you to verify your phone number, and they want a little bit of everything from you. And I know not everybody's cool with that. Me, however, my face is all over the internet. Why not? Why not have something cool to show you guys? So I signed up for it, and I spent half the night asking it random questions, and it's amazing. It's amazing. Cheeky Chops, ask why Jeff Mac's such a thug. It doesn't know who I am. So a part of the limitations on this is its knowledge goes up to 2021. Anything after 2021, it doesn't have any answers for you. So you can't ask it about recent events that's real recent. But for most things, this, like I said, if you're using this for inspiration, it's definitely solves writer's block. We'll say that. It definitely solves writer's block. Now, I wouldn't copy everything it says verbatim if I was writing a news article or something. But if you say you don't know how to sue someone, you can ask it and it'll tell you. I know because I asked it. It said, well, it depends what state you're in. So then I said, well, how do you do it in Michigan? And then they showed me, according to Michigan laws, how it works. And then I told them I didn't understand. So then they wrote it in basic terms, the same information, to a point I could understand it. It's really neat. It's really neat. Now, I wouldn't take it to court and have it, defend you in court, but it's really neat. So we're going to do something fun here. Everybody asking this question, ask about who's behind 9/11. Yeah, see, I can't do that stuff on the live, but you guys can do it if you want to. Again, if you sign up for it, you're giving it all your personal information. It's probably tracking me all over the web right now, and I don't care, but you might, and so just be aware that's a thing. So I'm going to ask it a question here. I'm going to unmute my mic so I don't have to hold the button down. I'm going to say, write me an intro for my children's TV show. The characters are fish. Now, I haven't done this before. I have wrote similar things, not to this. I wrote it more serious questions. But just because this is so obscure, we're going to see what it says. So it's thinking. And it's thinking real hard. We'll see if it actually comes up with something. So it's writing the intro speech right now. So it should read off and may include some instructions of what to do. But it's going to be, it's writing the script right now based on that input. So I'm going to reach over here and grab it so I can actually read it because that print is too small. But we're going to hear what it says. Now, I don't know what it says. We're all finding this out together. So it says, stuff cracks me up. Welcome to the adventures of Finney and friends. Join Finney, a curious and adventurous young fish, as he and his underwater friends explore the vast and wondrous ocean. Along the way, they'll meet new creatures, solve problems, and learn valuable lessons about friendship, teamwork, and the importance of protecting the environment. So grab your snorkel and dive on in for a splashy good time with Finney and friends. You can't tell me that's not amazing. The AI just pulled that out of their digital back door, handed that off to me. That's amazing. So now I'm going to say, shorten it. I'll show it on the screen so you guys can see it. I don't know who Finney is, But they're out here creating characters and everything. Well, you can't see it because it's below the bar here, but all I'm saying is shorten it. And you can really stress it. You can be like, make it 2 sentences. Crackshot, ask it to create a horror story. It will write you code. It's so neat. It's so neat. So what does it say here? Welcome to the adventures of Finney and friends. Join Finney and his underwater friends as they explore the ocean, meet new creatures, and learn valuable lessons. Dive on in for a splashy good time. That's so cool. That thing is so cool. I think it's cool anyways. I don't know. I just thought that was a really neat thing. So let me read through here and see what you guys have. Write your questions in the chat on all the platforms. I'm going to skim through and see what I find here, and we'll ask it some stuff. Mr. Dog, I can't write anything that's going to be against community guidelines. But that's why I showed it to you guys, because it is so interesting that this is how you could spend an afternoon. Now you're building the AI. Everything you say to this, I'm sure it's tracking and storing the information. You're building someone's AI that Google's probably going to buy, or Elon Musk is going to probably buy, which we've already talked about. We think that's why Elon bought Twitter, is to build like human data and stuff like that. So is it good? I don't know. Is it fun? Yeah. And it's really interesting. Miss Jamie, I'd love to. There's all kinds of stuff. So I asked if this privilege was real, and it said it was. So it's a little left-leaning, if that's any indication. Ask it the age-old question: which came first, the chicken or the egg? Yep, we're gonna do that. So we'll start a new conversation. Alright, so it's thinking, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Ask it about chocolate dunkel. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, it's a nice short one. Sometimes it will write you a whole book. That's what I'm kind of scared of about doing this. It's not clear which came first, the chicken or the egg. The question is a classic example of a paradox, a situation in which it is unclear which came first. Some people believe that the chicken came first, while others believe that the egg came first. The question highlights the difficulties in trying to determine the cause and effect of a certain event, or certain events. It's so neat. I think this thing is so neat. So let's see. Steven, can you please put up the name again so I could photograph it? Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So let's find a couple more questions. Hopefully you got that, Steven. Again, it's ChatGPT. I posted in the chat. It will also be in the description of this video after it's not live. So don't you worry. I'll make sure you get it. Let's see. Just reading through the chat really quick. See any questions you guys want to ask it. Pickle fingers, I can't talk about that kind of fuel, or why it's warm outside, or who's in the White House, or questions like that. You can. I can't. Not while I'm live. Yesterday, trying to think. Yesterday, I asked it if vampires were real, and it said no. And I asked it, how does it know that? And then it listed all these articles and historical information that say, like, it goes back to when people thought that sickness and death was caused by evil spirits. They didn't think it was bacteria killing grandma. It was the evil spirits. It was the ghosts in the house. And they're saying that from ghost preying on people is where the idea of vampirism came from, and then evolved through Dracula and Vlad and stuff like that. But I thought that was really interesting. Now, I don't know if that's 100% true, But I know that when you ask Google something, you have to read 100,000 articles that it lists for you to get the information. This is kind of skipping that step. Now, I don't know if it's going to show receipts. Maybe it will if you ask it. I just thought it was really interesting, and I just wanted to show you guys that. I know AI is kind of scary and not necessarily a good thing, especially if it's tracking all of our information, but it's really neat, especially on a creative thing. Let's see. Hypocrisy. Vampires are real. Satanists are blood drinkers. Yeah. Yes, I agree with that. Well, I don't agree with Satanists, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. What's up, Dana? Welcome to the live. All right, moving forward. We're going to watch a quick video from Right Side Broadcasting showing a couple minutes of Governor DeSantis being sworn in today. A few hours ago it took place in Tallahassee, Florida. It's kind of nice not having to hold the button down when I talk. Gotta go back. All right, drop some ones in the chat if you're ready to watch just a portion of the ceremony. We're not watching the whole deal, but just a little something. Gary, ask it, why is it blocking the Pledge of Allegiance? I think it would probably write the whole Pledge of Allegiance out. I don't think it's against it, but it was quick to tell me about the privilege I have because of my skin color, and I thought that was super interesting to have a non-skinned being telling me about my flesh. How dare they? I'm seeing some ones in the chat. Let's watch it happen.
Taking the oath of office as the 46th governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis and First Lady Casey DeSantis, Madison, Mason, and Mamie DeSantis, administered by Chief Justice Carlos Muniz.
Please repeat after me. I, Ron DeSantis,
do solemnly swear
that I will support, protect, and defend
the
Constitution and government of the United States and of the state of Florida, that I am duly qualified to hold office under the Constitution of the state, and that I will well and faithfully perform the duties of governor on which I am now about to enter. So help me God.
Thank you.
Capital G, God. If I go down for pews over this, I'm gonna throw the biggest fit with customer service. What's up, everyone on Twitch? Welcome to the live. Alright, hooligans, we caught enough of that. We don't need a close-up on his face. We seen what there was to see. All right, hooligans. Well, that's that. We're getting ready to do the Pledge of Allegiance, and we're going to wrap this up. Remember, there is a watch party tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to cover the White House press briefing and maybe some other stuff. We'll see how it goes. Don't have too much fun with that ChatGPT. I know it's something else. There's a lot of people seem interested in it. Before we do the Pledge of Allegiance, please find the Linktree link. On the Linktree list, you can find Gilded. Please join Gilded. It is free. It's the best way to receive notifications for when and where we go live. Or if there's important updates, you will be notified. There's also a news board to keep you up to date with everything going on. There's a ton of hooligans to hang out with every day, all day. Also on the list, you can find the merch store. The merch store link to grab some merch. We have hoodies, t-shirts, stickers, all that stuff. Everything is presented. I should have been saying this. Everything on the merch store is presented in black and white or white and black, but it actually comes in many colors. There's a lot of hooligans, especially female hooligans, that don't want to wear black and white all day. And I understand that, and I hear you loud and clear, but it's presented in this color. So if you actually click on an item that you're interested in checking out, it actually comes in many colors. And I thought I would shine some light on that for you hooligans that have been to the merch store. Some of you have figured it out. I've had some other people write me emails saying I should have colored t-shirts, and I already do. So we'll just put that out there. You can also find links to send donations and support what we do. Or if you prefer, there's an Amazon wish list. For those of you who would like to send me stuff, all you do is purchase stuff off the wish list and it will send it to me automatically without having to get any extra information. And finally, there's links to join the membership program on any platform that you hang out with hooligans or watch the lives. That is all available on the Linktree. Let's get ready for the pledge. Miss Jamie, what's the briefing on? It's the White House press briefing. It's going to be about everything that they haven't talked about in the last 2.5 weeks because they haven't been live. The White House hasn't been live since 2 weeks before Christmas or something like that. All right, hooligans, please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, you hooligans. I appreciate all of you guys. This is all we have for now. We are wrapping this up. I will see you at 7 p.m. Eastern Time tonight to cover the press briefing that's happening in 8 minutes. I have to leave. I have somewhere I have to be. But we will cover it as a watch party. Like I said, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. All platforms. Yeah. So that's that. I appreciate all of you being here. Big shout out to everyone that made donations, joined the membership program, or purchased any merch. I appreciate all of you, and I would not be able to do this without you. So thank you guys so much for all your support, and I'll see you on the next live. Until then, stand tall, shine bright, and that's a wrap.